Hi everyone, and thanks for checking out beta.lewrockwell.com. This is John Keller. I'm going to walk you through the features of the beta site here. So let's see, first thing you'll notice, I'm going to go ahead and maximize this screen, and you can see that there is really nothing on the left. We've kind of cleaned up the site. The menu's across the top now, and everything fits on a single screen above the page here. You can scroll down, there's a few articles down here. The menu repeats at the bottom, ads down here, kind of the rest of the articles. The podcast, nothing to display there yet. They haven't been totally imported. You'll notice that for the beta purposes, the blog has not been imported into the new site yet. And I've got a nice previous day button. So I'm recording this on March 27th. Let's go back. And there we are, March 26th. In fact, you can jump directly to any day that you'd like just by entering the date. So if we wanted to see what was going on in 2011, March 24th, I just put that in like that. It's year, month, day, and there it is. Now you'll notice that not always do I have a full slate of articles, and that's because some of the external links that Lou did, when the HTML got overwritten with the current site, they are lost to the sands of time, and so that's one of the reasons for moving to a WordPress site. But if I want to go back to the current edition, wherever I am, I can always just hit the masthead, and it'll take me right back to today's edition. Also, I can click on an article. It should look pretty normal here. You notice that the columns are automatically set for you. So even though my screen is set to a 1920 width by 1080, I don't have to make the screen smaller to read it. It's already set in a nice column width here. I go ahead and read down. And at the bottom here, I've got this nice nav. So, if you're like me and you like to read the whole site and kind of go through the whole thing, you spend a lot of time hitting the back button in the upper left corner. Well, now you can just go ahead and go to the next article when you're done reading. And there it is, Social Policy by Fred Reed. Now you'll notice if I mouse over Fred Reed, in the lower left-hand corner, it's got an author archive there, Fred Reed. And so let's go ahead and we'll click on Fred Reed, and you'll notice that when I do that, it takes me to Fred's author archive. And so there's all his articles and their published date, and I can scroll through this whole thing and pick any one that I want. I've got the same thing by columnist. If I want the full columnist list, I just click here. Now this is not every single person who's ever contributed. It's just the top, 300 or so folks that Lou, actually it's 135, something like that, that Lou has designated as columnists. You just click on one and you'll drill in and see all their archives. Now the archives themselves, if I click on archives, I can navigate over by year, the months are broken out, and then the day. And you can see we've got an import gap here. So there's some data missing from the beta site, but if you're giving me your feedback, I just appreciate noting functionality that's broken or doesn't work the way you might anticipate. I know that there's data gaps, so that'll be addressed when we go live. I can click right here to go to the blog, or I can click the blog head itself, and it'll show me the latest 30 items in the blog. And then, if I click on a specific blog title post, it'll take me just to that one, so it operates very much the same as in the current site. I've also got the most read articles the last 7 days, so that's continuously updated every time you come to the site. So if something's getting really popular, you can see what it is. Podcasts will be the same thing, most listened podcasts the last 7 days. Let's see, the store is not working in the beta, but that'll be the same store that you used to. Same thing with the books and resources, so you've got Lou's books, Ron Paul's books, Murray Rothbard's books, a link over to the Mises Institute, and a link to best-selling books. The About is the same as the About on the current site. The Contact is a contact form, same as the current site. Donate is a donate form, same as the current site. And if you want to get the daily, you just put your email right here and hit subscribe, and there you go. You can get the RSS feed. You can like us on Facebook or retweet the page. So those are the features. I look forward to getting your feedback. Thank you very much.